Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up, and force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Trey Turner at the plate. That misses,
That's ball 2.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in
3
the dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay.
Hey, he beat it up.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here in L.A., Max Kepler at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Now fly ball to right center. Pajes makes the grab, 1 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 out, bases empty.
Right fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. This is Bryson Stott. 2 outs, bases empty. Ripped on a line. Pajes pulls it down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Mookie now. Turns and fires the Betts. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Gets it to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Max Muncy at the dish.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Late that
1 ball,
time, and it's strike 2. On the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here comes Alec Bohm. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Conforto on the move. Reaches but can't make the grab.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Stepping in, Johan Rojas. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate.
Ball,
inside. And the count's even at 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch misses way outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trey Turner. And Big Red gets his 2nd strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. As we go to the last of the 3rd, the batter will be Michael Conforto. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop 3rd strike leads to the 1st out. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Here's
the left
Teoscar
fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball,
off the
right
outside edge, and it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through it for the start of the fourth.
Leading off
Here
for the
is
Phillies,
Bryce
the
Harper.
First baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now batting Max Kepler. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Harper, the lead runner at second. Kepler at first. 1 gone. That's to third. And it gets by him. Here comes Harper around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Betts is on the move. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Betts puts it away, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now
And here comes
second
Tommy
baseman,
Edman.
Tommy
Nullifiers. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And that's
Take
how
a
they
base.
get their first base runner of the game. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nola throw to first.
Hey.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. Edman,
ball,
the runner at
2
first
strikes.
with 2 gone. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. And we're back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas.
Johan Rojas.
That one
That's
misses,
ball 4.
so a
Take the
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not
Now
always
batting,
easy
the
laying off a
designated
3-2
hitter, Kyle
pitch, and I tell you what, he
Schwarber.
earned that walk.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Next
Ball
pitch
left
is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. May delivers. Big Red picks up the K. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
The first baseman.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options to fit.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run dinger. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. And now it is JT Real Muto. Swing and a miss as he was late. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And down on strikes. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. And now it's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Kepler racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now 2-2. That's down and in. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. That's a walk. Tried another knuckle curve, but it missed for ball 4. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Way outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. New inning getting started. Leading off, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back. Just missed it. Down to third baseman, Alec Bohm. 2 outs. And there's a ball. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Yeah, there's the strike. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. So now 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. 2 down, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that. And he
Muncy.
Smith off of first and 2 away. Here's Muncy to hit.
Number 46.
In there, got him looking. We go to the 8th. JT Real Muto steps in. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And now here is Brandon Marsh. The other way. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss.
We got full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now at the plate, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball.
Strikes.
That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in. Last chance for the home team. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Freddie Freeman now. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4-0.
City going up, so you better buzz. When it's you really want us, we're just spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up. like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come round my way. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.
Talking to me. Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just spit it right out and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Oh, leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. All this time, bro. Wait it all till Sunday. Wait it all this time, go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mind, I'm better off alone.
to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.
Same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you.
Jonathan India at the plate. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. India around second, heads for third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missing inside. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Next to hit, Michael Massey. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That just misses. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
On the ground to third. Boom. Goes out to first. And Renfroe is retired. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Cole Reagan.
The shortstop,
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in the dirt. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. The relay throw. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Batting fourth.
So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Boom. Off the first with 2 away. And they'll do it again. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Kepler on the move to the alley. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Michael Garcia. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's in the dirt. That one hit to right. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. And a pitch. Late swing, fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here is Sosa to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Perez on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Max Kepler at the plate. Isbell, long run into the gap. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Stays alive. That misses the zone. Full count now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air out to center. Rojas gliding in towards the infield. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. The next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2-2 the count.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Sosa squeezes it, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging. Here's Turner now. 1 down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. On to the 4th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Oh, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Next pitch is outside. Massey, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And ball four, two aboard. And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Off the mark there. 3-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And they're all loaded up.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like. To see.
Now
all loaded up, top half of inning number 4.
Number 99.
And now everybody's running. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. 2 outs. And that's a little bit high.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And down on strikes he goes. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 4, and now it's Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Cap dances out of the way of that one. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that.
Witt steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2.
Very composed play from the shortstop position right there. And that was a perfect decision. Go ahead, take it yourself, get to second, and then fire to first. Make sure you get those 2 outs.
Isbell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. In the air out towards right center. Rojas on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. This one smoked out to left and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Witt over to first, and Castellanos is out. And here is Edmundo Sosa. Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
On the ground to third. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So 2 down now, and here is Max Kepler. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Runner edges away at second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And the inning is. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Way inside, gets out of the way. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3. Walker picks over Massey. Back easily. Line drive. Drops into the glove. 1 away. And here is M.J. Melendez. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And that's outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell.
Number 58.
And all three runners on the move here. And it's a squeeze. Bare hand grab to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. So bases loaded with one away. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. And there's two away. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. 2 outs.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's a little bit low. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 35, Chris Stratton.
That's down and in. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And there's one down. So here is Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Isbell makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Pasquantino snags it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to Kyle Tyler on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Out towards left center. Rojas makes the grab for the 2nd out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. Schwarber out of the play. Here comes Real Muto.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
The relay.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Bryson Stott. He represents the go-ahead run. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And digging in for Philadelphia. Looks like it'll be a pinch hit. Brandon Marsh. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
On now, Sherpa.
This one in the air right field. And that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Michael Garcia digs in now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Jonathan India.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Got him. Dave Lawrence. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Number 6.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 1 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now one miss.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough. Out with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
So here's the
hitter,
cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Foul tip, strike 3. We go to the 9th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And lines out to third. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The catcher, number 13.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. 3-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Harper sizes this one up. Nabs it. 2 down. Now here is Michael Massey.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one to first and foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The right
now
fielder.
it's
Number 16.
a new arm into the game. The righty, Orion Kerkering.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, JT Realmuto. 1-run game, bottom 9. In the air on the infield, Pasquantino trying to get to it. Puts it away for the out.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. Swings through that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. This is Bryson Stott. They're down to their final strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
On the ground, Massey. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. A 3. baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Casey Mize.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. And that is in for a strike. And it's 3-2. Keith throws to first in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Trey Turner now. One down, base is empty. Turner checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. No swing. Out to short. Sweeney throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. That one back there. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's JT Realmuto. Carpenter makes the catch, inning over. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Fouled off left side. 1-2 now. And the sweeper is off the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Inside, 3-2 the count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Riley Green. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting third.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. Gleyber swings, drives one. Going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Perez makes his way towards it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The right fielder,
one out,
number
bases
16,
empty.
Brandon Marsh.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 2-2. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here comes Alec Bohm. And that one lifted in the air center field. Perez has this one sized up, and that is that. Back here in Detroit, now Kerry Carpenter. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Carpenter checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And the right-hander deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. That one missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now Zach McKinstry. And a count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Out to short, Turner. Zips it across. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 count.
This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. Now he launches a throw over his head. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan. Just shot right from the gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for ways gone. like me. When someone's lost, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now there's me the keys to the kingdom.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. The throw into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouled off to the right. Runner at second here, one gone. Toss to Alonso. Schwarber out of the play. Now batting Max Kepler. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
On the ground to the left.
No,
and it
foul
goes
ball.
just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Queens. Towing the slab in today's game, Christopher Sanchez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Stott over to first in time. One up, one down. Here's Juan Soto. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's Pete Alonso. The 2-1. And foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Citi Field, here's Turner now.
Trey Turner.
Going to count 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Here's Harper now. Out there to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Kyle Schwarber in the dirt. Foul ball. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he grounds one to the right side in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And we're back. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That one ripped right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And now it's Mark Vientos. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes down to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit. Rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
Here's Jesse Winker. That's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Move to second. Nimmo back in on a dive. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And now it's Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Sets him down looking. On to the third inning. And now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Headed towards the corner. Nimmo running hard to get it. Takes it in for the out. Digging in, Bryson Stott.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
On the ground to first, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second again?
Runner on the go. No throw, safe at second. Stop. The runner at second with 1 away. To third, Vientos. Throw, picked it first, got him. And the batter now, Johan Rojas.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the...
And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one missing low. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now Brett Beatty. That's out to center field. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now at the plate, Luis Torrens.
That's inside.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Halladay. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers at runner on the go. Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. 3rd out. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now it's JT Real Muto. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Foul ball there. Real Muto, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Max Kepler at the plate.
Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. That misses. 2-1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle, Baden. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning. And now here is Pete Alonso. That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Right side. Harper takes it to the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now
Lets the
batting,
defense work
the
behind
third
him with
baseman.
another ground ball. Good execution.
Vientos.
On the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 down, base is empty. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. On the ground, right side. On to first, and they got him.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Rojas.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed.
They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And a foul ball. Two now. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. In the air, center field. Rojas under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torres. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Get out of town. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Out to short, Turner. Tosses across to first. Lindor retire. That ends the inning. And we're back. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
So a man at first. And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Popped up. And that will drop foul. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around second is Harper. Coming home. In there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And that's downstairs. And now 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Real Muto on second. Schwarber on at first with nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Just missed. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Close play, but in there.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And here is Alec Bohm. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. And base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto. Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws to first. And a quick out number 1. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. That missed inside. 2-1.
Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Queens, leading off, Johan Rojas. And there's a ball. That one the other way. Baden tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Trey Turner at the plate. One down, base is empty. And downstairs. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. But he scrambles back.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And up to the plate is JT Real Muto. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's ball 3.
Pretty easy walk right there.
Now
Last
batting.
pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kyle.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
Number 72.
Kyle Schwarber.
Danielle.
Towards first. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Mark Vientos. Ball to strike.
Vientos.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball.
Coming up on
2
pitch
strikes.
number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
Headed towards the corner. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside move to second, Vientos back on a dive.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tanner Banks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just
double steal. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Vientos on third. Winker at first with no outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
We got full count.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit and a run in to score.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's going to be Brett Beatty. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The catcher,
here's the
number
catcher,
13,
Luis Torres.
Torres.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike
One
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up right side. Stop. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Francisco
Now
Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that skips into there. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, bases full, and now it's Juan Soto. Got him looking. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. 2-1 now. To the right side. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto snags it for the second out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
Hit in the air, center field. Siri in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And
Leading
stepping in
up
for New York, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it,
Now
long through it, and that's a great example.
Taijuan Walker takes over on the mound,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Mark Vientos. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it
stop. Over to Turner for 1. Double play. What a twin. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Next to hit, Johan Rojas. The next offering misses. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there.
Alonso, 1 at second. Over to first, double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. And not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Queens. And the batter now, Jose Siri. The 1-1. Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So up next,
The
Brett
batter,
Beatty.
number 7. Second baseman, Brett Beatty.
1 down, base is empty. In the air to left center, Rojas on his way over. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Back to the top of the order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground to the right side. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for dust after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace.